necessarily play like that anymore, but Optimus, he's not afraid for a proxy. He's not afraid to go for the Proxy Reaper, Proxy Factory, and just keep being annoying. Loves his mind drops. So I think, considering the fact that this is Eastwatch, which is not a map that screams you turmoil in TVP versus me, Optimus makes a lot of sense here.
Yeah, I anticipate a proxy structure as well. Maybe just you go for the single barrack proxy with a Reaper to start things off, and maybe you proxy a little bit more structures. But if we expect it, maybe the same goes for Neeb, but we'll see in a couple of seconds as we introduce those players representing the Netherlands. Still winning 2-1, but they have to take down the big boss. It is Optimus.
And on the left top side, we're looking at the man who's still undefeated for the US of A. It is Neeb. A lot of players have crazy win records in this tournament. Of course, Raynor absolutely on fire, being 12-1, I believe. Neeb being 5-0. Harstem now being 6-1.
Special is 9-0.
Special is 9-0.
That's pretty sick.
Sero is probably like 12-1 as well, or 11-1 maybe.
11-1.
Yeah, dropped one map against Kalazur.
We're seeing, the big guys just showing up with the stats for now in this beginning of tournament. As we're getting the last 2 teams qualified to the round of 8, we've got 6 so far, and 2 will qualify from this group. And obviously tonight we'll qualify 1 because we will go and play the winner's match after this, well, after the second game. So really cool day ahead of us.
Today is a sick Funka.
Oh yeah.
Team Sweden as well. I'm really excited to see Team Sweden. We've got 2 Zergs that are in the upcoming season of the GSL Code S. And then you've got Nemchar, who has, in my opinion, been the most successful Swedish Zerg of the 3 over the last 2 years. And I'm already excited about that potential Nemchar versus Showtime match. I'm not sure if Nemchar is excited about it, but I know I am.
Yeah, it will be a great series as well. For some reason, I just feel more comfortable with seeing Sweden going up against those big nations this year. Even though they were always, well, I think last season they also were 3 Zergs like this.
Yep. No, they were the same.
Pretty much the same lineup. But I don't know, I just feel them a little bit better this year.
I'm with you, Funka. I'm absolutely with you. I think all 3 of them are in better shape right now than they were a year ago.
Exciting team and exciting matchup coming up. After that, Sweden versus Germany. But let's go and focus on this match as we have a Reaper expand, a Marine for safety. We'll get that probe. And we have the classical transition as Optimus didn't go for a proxy in this game. We'll get a probe, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, he will.
And the Reaper, that's a lot of lost mining time.
Yep.
Wow, that's the second probe. Of course, the scouting probe went down as well. And this Reaper can still get out over here as well. What a start for Optimus. Not only keeping the Reaper alive, not only getting a probe in the main, but also seeing 7 probes being pulled. Even if that's just for 4 or 5 seconds, that messes up your builds a lot. Because Neeb doesn't have a lot of wiggle room in his builds. I mean, he's Neeb. He does normally everything perfect. So he knows exactly what he mines. And now his builds are going to be thrown off a tiny bit.
And the Reaper will escape once again, so that's a Reaper that's still alive, and we're not blocking anything on the side of Neeb. That Reaper can come back at some point. Already confirmed that it was a Stargate opening from Neeb. It's going to be Oracle first, and we'll have the random mine, the one the Protoss player hate the most.
Yep, these are the mines that always connect, guys. Now, it's a little harder to get this job done on Eastwatch, but I still like it. You just want to try to go for it. Reaper once again shows up in the main base. Optimus is so good and annoying with his grenades. Make sure he doesn't eat 2 shots. Look at this, man. This Reaper has been one hell of a pesky. Reaper gets another probe.
You need to use your you need to use laser to get it out of here. It's like, what?
Optimus really showing some on-point control there. That's a fantastic start for Optimus.
The timing on the grenades were quite pristine.
The random mine!
If it starts like this, is Neeb on it? Neeb! Oh, that was so close!
Neeb! But now the Viking is going to see it as well, so at least Optimus doesn't take any damage. Whew. Inches!
Good start. That's a really good start for Optimus. As he adds on a little bit more barracks right now, I think only the second one, which is interesting to me. Usually you add the second and third at the same time. He's got some... Okay, he already has 2, sorry. Vikings is here, and just pushing back the Oracle. The reactor will finish on the starport. It's almost medevac time.
The random mine has moved. The random mine has moved, Funka. Can Neeb avoid it one more time?
Oh, it's done.
Damn. Wow. Optimus playing one hell of a game so far. Damn.
Yeah.
He literally has not done a single thing wrong yet, in my opinion. Fantastic Reaper control, good movement with the mine, good shutdown, great scouting. I mean, everything is going his way so far.
Yeah, I like it. And he'll have a pretty decent timing in a few minutes, a minute and a half maybe, with Stim finishing up about that. +1 attack already here. Reactor factory pumping out mines day in, day out.
I love it.
I like it as well.
And what is there really on the other side of the map for Neep? Because he opened up with the Stargate, of course that means that your power units for Protoss, whatever you may go for, is going to be delayed by quite a bit. He's going up to 3 bases. It's going to be tough, man, for Neep to hold against all of this. He's supply blocked as well. Nexus is about to finish up though, but still a little bit painful.
Yeah, it's the Immortal that for now cannot be built now and right now. Even some probes.
I'm very worried for Neep. I honestly mean it, because I don't see what is going to be his answer against all these mines, against his Stim Bio, +1 attack as well, the Medivacs. He's going to need magnificent, le magnifique force fields.
Oh yeah, the force field will need to be on point. Then Garden Shield needs to be used as well.
Maybe you open up with Resonating Glaives here?
I would like it, considering how many units. I don't know if he realizes how many units there is, but Glaives would be a really good answer. Let's see. Okay. you have to respect Neep. Neep is not going to fall for this one. But at the same time, those units, they're still here. They are still knocking on the door. There's opportunity to go for drops. He's got Widow Mines in the Medivac, so he doesn't show the entirety of it. Or is it Marauders? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's Marine.
Okay, it's mines.
Widow Mines, I think,
yeah. 3 Widow Mines hidden in the Medivac. Optimus doesn't even fall for a stasis ward, which sometimes just freaking explodes everything. I'm sorry about that.
What was that?
Sorry,
Excuse me?
It slipped. It slipped.
Pardon your French.
Yeah, I'm pardoning my own French on this one. But yeah, sometimes it will kill your timing right away. If you step on him on a stasis ward, you can kill your timing.
That's the Terran passion there, Funk. I
some reason, I don't know.
But I must say, good army movement by Neep. Where I was worried for Neep, Neep shows us in the end that he has a great idea of how to maneuver around on Eastwatch. He had the force fields, and Optimus did not feel confident enough to stim through or go for a big drop. Ooh, gets the second Oracle though, so that is still good. I feel that Neep survived a very scary phase, but that doesn't mean that he's suddenly winning this game.
Yeah, and Optimus didn't throw away any units to do to put that pressure on. So that's the most important thing in my mind, that you don't want to throw away any units, and he still has this opportunity with drops, with triple Widow Mine on the left side.
Not a lot of vision there. Not a lot of vision there, but Neep is reacting already.
It's crazy.
But I mean, he doesn't kill them in the end. Where's that Phoenix? There is a Phoenix flying around.
It's coming.
Try to chase it down, but you can obviously drop those mines and be annoying. And maybe this is gonna allow Optimus. Oh, this is cute. I love it. Both players are playing good so far.
Yeah.
But I still like Optimus's army though.
Okay, Adino until Liberators. Already 2 in the production tab. We got +1 armor as well. As the Widow Mines will get picked up once again in the Medivac, so that threat is still here. I
would like to see Optimus like kind of go pedal to the metal now. I know it's scary with those force fields and stuff, but there is still no blink. There aren't that many Phoenixes. You want to force an opening somewhere. Just start dropping in the main. Use those Liberators to zone out the army somewhere. Ooh. And use that triple mine drop as well. The longer you wait, the more that Colossus production is truly going to kick in. There you go. That's my boy.
Roddy, we're already looking at double stop-out reactor. We're looking at 4 Liberators for every single cycle that Optimus goes for. He needs a little bit more extractors,
What's in the main?
On the third base.
Can we take a look in the main? All right, that's actually a decent amount of units for Neep.
If every single unit gets unloaded, then suddenly it's not as good. But we'll see if he's able to do that, as we have the Widow Mine drop, and he's not reacting. Oh, he's clumping up the probes. That's already 9 and 10.
There's one more mine, right?
No, it's been destroyed by the cannon.
Well, I mean,
would have been amazing.
Still 10 probes. That's pretty good. Now we've got Blink is not done yet. Blink is not done yet, but Optimus is too scared to commit. I think if he actually speed boosts in the back of the base, he's still going to have a very, very successful drop there. But obviously he doesn't know that Blink is not necessarily done yet. Optimus still in an army supply advantage, but keep an eye on those upgrades, guys. +2 armor is almost done for Neep, and +2 attack is on the way as well. The longer this goes on, the better it will get for Neep eventually.
Yeah, but he's not dropping the armor, so there's not going to be any 2-2 timing on the side of Terran as the upgrades are getting better and better on the side of Protoss. But now we're looking at 4 Liberators.
He could flank with that triple drop.
Yeah, I like what he's trying to do, because he still has a lot of different angles to attack from. Now he destroyed the rock, so he will be able to push a little bit further. The blink is still not done, so, well, Neep cannot pounce on this one.
Yeah, I mean, Optimus leaving his Liberators
That was
there.
expensive.
Gets a couple of big shots off, though. Neeb lost quite a few units there, but Optimus is a little bit indecisive. He's going up to 4 bases. He dropped the eBay and the Armory, and he wants to make some magic happen. He's going to come in from multiple angles. Can he get close enough to these Colossus? That's the big question.
Okay, Liberators and sieging. I was wondering if he would go further away, but no, he's actually pulling back. Okay, with Liberators not siege, that's not a fight you want to take. There's already 3 Colossus. I don't think there is enough. He will try to fight anyways, trying to get a proper concave. No force field yet. The Sentry just drops the one that had the Guardian Shield. It will get dropped in those Liberators. They get some juicy shots. Archon, Stalkers, and Immortal.
Yep, the Immortals are gone. The Archons are gone as well. This was an excellent trade for Optimus. Now forward blink, though. Neeb is not happy with how that went. Where's the rest of the army of Optimus? It's somewhere. It's running around. It's looking for openings.
Ooh, this is not looking good as the command center is being dropped on the 4th base location, but he's not going to have the time to have a planetary going for him. And hopefully, well, he has the numbers of Liberators to do so and defend that attack as he's trying to counterattack with a double drop. That's good enough. That's probably going to deal some massive damage, but this Liberator is not looking the right way. And Optimus doesn't have the army supply to defend against that army.
He doesn't have a lot of medevacs at home either. He's dealing with a couple of Zealots that have been warped in, but the upgrades have finished up for Neeb. He's got 2-2 against 1-1, and we all know how those fights look. That CC is super dead. Potentially this Orbital is going to go dead as well. Where are those Liberators?
Okay, they're not coming yet. The production is not done on those Liberators, and now the Marauders, they get close. He gets 1 Colossus, but will it be enough? The Liberator sieges, but there's way too many Stalkers, and GG! Neeb takes it with just a tiny Blink Stalker Colossus timing. Played it well, handled the pressure quite well. Even that double drop in the back didn't deal that much damage, but he felt